Hey YouTube, it's Rex City. I'm Robbie.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And what is this?
This is To Your Eternity episode 18.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But there's only 20 episodes left in this, not left, but 20 episodes in the season, and we're at episode 18.
Yes.
And well, things happened last episode. Mars showed up, but seemingly too late as she gets devoured by the left hand.
Yeah. So I'm really thinking Rock is our only hope right now.
Yeah, to gain consciousness in an inanimate object somehow.
Because they can't nom Rock.
No. They could encase it probably.
It's taking a second for him to devour each person, so maybe he'll get out with a one or two.
Maybe. And there's a hope that seeing March alive will get him thinking to maybe gain some more willpower that he lost.
Yeah, maybe. So let's get right into the show, guys. Thanks for being here. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Also check out the Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of these episodes. And also check out the description to see the link to our merch store. Let's get right into the show. Discussion.
My gosh.
Popped off.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Long build up, but this popped off.
Yeah.
I like how the build-up made us feel like who's gonna die first before Fushi comes back and saves the rest of them. No.
There was only one person who could do it. It was Bon, because he would touch it. Yeah. And they all touched it in spirit. Bon, by the way, dies, comes back, is like, yeah, I'm not even about this right now.
It's like,
not
I'm
even
busy.
Not even a second.
No. Wow.
Yeah, it's funny that that's still his dream, because I would have thought it would have changed maybe to be more oriented about his family instead of being about king, but it's still deep down he still wants to be king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his entire life dream, so it's hard to kind of throw it away.
That was metal.
Yeah.
That was, whoa, I don't know if that was, we can put that on YouTube. That was...
Really?
The chopping, which part?
The chop.
Nah, we haven't done Titan.
Yeah, I was going to say, Titan's been worse.
That's true.
Yeah, so the breakup between Gohaku and Arm has officially happened.
Yes.
I wonder what Gohaku is doing. He has not seen a doctor. He's probably going to die.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's probably feeling racked with guilt for not trying to chop it off sooner.
Yeah.
Although I don't know that he had a chance, because it looked like it would manhandle him as well.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it didn't fight harder. I think it's because it got all of Fushi, or thought it got all of Fushi, that it was like, I got what I wanted here. I don't really need you anymore.
Yeah, no need to risk it around the most capable fighter here right now. Leave.
Afterwards, March is there crying. She's like, it took me years to find him because he kept leaving. He kept wandering around. And I feel like she could follow in Ghost. I mean, the others float. I can't help but notice nobody else floats.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Bond's guys floats. Yeah, but the others don't. Yeah, that's true. I was also gonna say, I don't understand that statement that she makes, because I thought all of them were following him the whole time, but maybe because she's so little, it was hard for her to keep up.
Maybe
compared to the others. But the reason I don't think that's true is because when Bond found him, the big bear was always there, and she was always with the bear. So even after Fushi got taken, the bear spirit was still hanging out with her, not with Fushi.
Yeah, it confused me as well. Occasionally they split off for some reason.
I mean,
they just walked around the town. Yeah, or maybe being on the other side, your memory fades a little bit, and it's harder to remember exactly what happened. Like, she just says years. It's been 200 years.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe she doesn't even recognize it's been 200 years.
Maybe.
But we know she's been following around at least as long as she's been with Gugu and them.
Yeah, because we saw her there.
Yeah,
she was hiding behind a pole in the spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit world.
Spirit world pole.
Spirit world pole. Yeah. But, I don't, Maybe it was when they went to Jananda on the boat. Janada. Maybe. That's the only time I can think that they were separated.
Like maybe they couldn't come across the water?
We see all the disaster happening because Fushi is out of the game, and the church is being attacked again, and people are trying to survive. And we also learned that, what was her name? Kisui?
Yeah, Yusi or something like that. Yisi or something. Has a boyfriend, Miguel. And
he's got a mustache. I mean, you can't fight it. That.
And he's totally innocent looking too. He doesn't even look like he knows anything.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just gonna be a valiant. He comes in swinging with dual wielding swords. Take a sword, sir.
Dude. not expect that.
Like if there's a romantic rival around here, he'd be very jealous right now.
Exactly.
Swings fabulously.
And then Camus dies defending them. Yeah. That was pretty sad. That was a really like horrid death too, like being eaten by the knockers and then smashed by a giant boulder. Like they aimed for him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, hey, that was petty.
Yeah. It's like, yo. Yo.
Goodness.
Smashed like 20 of their own dudes for that.
In between there, what's her name? March finds Bon, or Bon rather, spots March. All the people are like, little child, what are you doing on this horse out here?
Where are your parents?
Yeah. And Bon finds out, oh my gosh, March is alive. Yeah. And follows her, finds Fushi. Orb still exists. Like, he's right back to orb form. Not even rock. They took rock.
They took rock. Yeah, this is true. I think
they were probably suspicious when they saw him change to rock the first time. Remember, he changed back to rock and the master got him.
Yeah.
But how did the master save him out of rock?
He just
because he still
just touched him. But what did he change back into?
Because he changed into rock, and then Gugu killed the knocker with his fire.
Oh, and
that's how he got his forms back. But he wasn't conscious to switch.
Oh, okay. So there was something for him to change it. Because I was like, he could do it again now, but he can't because the forms are somebody else has the forms.
There was also a time he swapped to rock voluntarily to like spite Master, and Master swapped him back.
Oh, and I remember that because he was like, I'm giving up, so I'm just a rock. Yeah.
He's like, I'm not gonna let you do that.
Yeah, I remember. But now he has one form, and it's Bon.
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 But he does still remember stuff.
He knows about them, and he still has them. He just lost their shape, sound, and smell.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, and back to that conversation with Master. Speaking of which, March can see him. I guess that's a side effect of being resurrected.
I was wondering if she can see him or if he came in the seeable form. Because remember,
that's possible.
He can do that.
Yeah. But I like the headcanon of she's been to the spirit world, so she's attuned to it or whatever.
Maybe. I was going to say, too, he says when he shows up, has something bad happened? As either... Well, I think it was just being, like, not sarcastic, but, like... Is really something bad happening here? Yeah. Is it really? I don't know. Because I kind of see a good pathway.
Yeah, I mean, the pearl's still here.
Yeah, he's seen everything. He has nothing to worry about.
No. He really doesn't care if Fushi has to start over 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, he has said so.
Yeah. So, all of Renwell dies. All that Fushi has ever received, gotten from the knocker, or gotten on this earth of people, dies with and gets taken away. Yeah, and then we do it again. So right now Fushi just needs stimulation, and the guys figured out, unfortunately, it had to be somebody to die.
Yeah.
Echo was gonna do it. I think Echo was just killing herself because she had a knocker in her arm.
I think so.
And she didn't know how to tell them. She was holding the arms like, guys, I look just like a hawk, figure it out. But they didn't.
Yeah, so that one in her arm, I'm guessing that is the one that took out Fushi because it took on full form.
Yeah, it took on Fushi's face. Yeah, so I'm thinking it lent the other forms or gave the other forms to the other guys.
They were already experimenting with animals and stuff.
It's a quadruple agent. It was pretending to be confused.
Yes,
it had a plan all along,
and it wants the flesh, I guess, because it's since the others use the whatever medium they're in to make the form. I'm assuming this one wants to stay in what's her name?
Echo.
Yeah, because flesh, form flesh. Yeah,
and wouldn't even let her kill herself.
Yes, you're not getting away with the smile. Oh, that was creepy. Ugh.
Freaky.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
But yeah, and Bon is officially dead. This is how he dies.
Yeah, he was in his royal garb though.
Yeah.
So
he back to his dream time. But the form Fushi gets of him is his latest form.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, we saw it on the floor.
I thought that was the knife was sticking up out of him, so I thought that was.
No, it was on his back, and it was showing. Remember, it was when it was white in a black background. That was the form that was getting.
Okay.
But also, all of the ghosts touched the orb, and it kind of gave him memories to kind of wake him up. And he kind of remembered the voice even clearer, the voice of the boy.
Yeah.
Not Gugu.
That was Gugu.
No, the voice that he had when he was like guys or whatever, and then he looked at his own hands. That one was the original boy. But I was gonna say that voice was the clearest. Probably because he had it the longest.
Yeah.
But that also showed either it was just a show thing, plot thing, or that he can maybe recover things that he's lost, like just within himself, within his consciousness. That's what I'm wondering.
Also, maybe it's that since he was in the boy form the longest, that's what his internal voice sounds like now. So even if you forgot what the boy sounds like, it's him.
It's his internal
It's what
voice.
he sounds like to himself.
Yes, that's a good point.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's a good point. And Bon, I love how Bon appears behind him, then he just yells, "Bashi, wake up!"
Don't got time for this. Wake up.
Terrible. Anyway.
Oh. Definitely able to see all the ghosts now.
Oh yeah, because he has to.
Yeah, he is Bon now. And that is Bon, and we see it's not that it was like a special gift. It was a human defect.
Yeah.
Which means he definitely will inherit this ability.
Yep.
And he'll be able to see all the guys that were around him.
Yeah, so now all of Bond's secrets are out.
Yes.
So that he can see he sees dead people. And then he's been holding out on him.
They will probably tell him, yeah, you can resurrect all of us. The other thing is, now that he can see the ghosts, do you think that will recover the
memory?
The memory, because they are there in the spirit world. They can talk. They have a form. I don't know if they have smell. Maybe they'll come back without smell. But do you think that's a way to kind of bypass losing the original? I mean, come on. Either it is a way, or it's gonna be plot why it can't.
I feel like the answer should be no, but
I can't figure out why.
Yeah, it should be yes.
I think they could make a technical reason, like you can only acquire from physical flesh, versus the Phi that is existing here. The Phi you can't take Phi form. But he's never had this encountered this before, seeing a spirit and taking on that form.
But I think he might at least be able to make their bodies, because then that'll put a nice cap on Bond's ghost friend storyline, because they had asked once before, can he make us, can we come back?
Oh yeah, because now he can make all of the but he's gotta take that knife out of his head immediately.
I forgot about that. You gotta fix that while he's still connected. And give him some pants.
I forgot he wasn't wearing pants.
Like, I saw it when he was following Bond again. I was like, okay. Oh, yes.
And so also, if he starts just bringing people back, it'd be funny if you're just like, no, Bond, you gotta hang out as a ghost friend. You gotta pay.
You gotta pay, sir.
Pay your tab.
Or he just said, listen, I did my job, I'm out of here. But we can find out if they really can, turn back. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Although, I'm thinking I'm thinking now that they're probably definitely gonna go the make people from what he sees in the Phi area, because then he can fix Renril.
Oh yeah, he can bring everybody back.
Yeah,
as long as they're still there.
Yeah.
For example, Princess, she didn't stay.
Dipped out.
Yeah, I was thinking there's probably most of the people who died just passed on because they had no idea about any of this.
No. Yeah. And they probably didn't have the unfinished business. Reasons to stay.
Unless you're really worried about the city and want to see how it turned out.
Or one member of family stayed alive and one died. And the member that died is worried about the ones that are alive. That one.
That's possible too.
Yeah. I'm excited for the end of the season. I was please, next episode right now, please. Can we just watch them and then say we didn't?
We have 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
That's 2 more episodes of fixing this.
Yeah. There's a lot to do. It's so complex right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and for those of you watching, I just wanted to point out, so since this show is ending soon, we're not sure what's going to take the day's slot, but we do have Jujutsu Kaisen coming back, which I believe is a Thursday, so that will probably be a Thursday show. There will be at least 1 poll show, but we don't know about the second poll show, so just keep in mind, wait on that.
But is that everything?
Yeah.
Yes, other than I wanted to say, it's kind of hilarious that we had all these shows come back, and they still finished before 2-year journey.
That's true. That's true. Oh my god. Well, yeah, maybe we'll see what finishes before 2-year eternity in the next episode, guys, remember to hit the like button. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Also check out the Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of these episodes. And also check out the description to see the link to our merch store. We'll see you guys in the city.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
A special thanks to our patrons, Jamal Wilson, Nicole Jones, Brian, Hubuk, and Andreas Simniok.